Hi guys, welcome to my channel Your Popcorn Vlogs. In today's video, let's discuss the explanation of the recently released Tamil movie Akaali. The movie opens with a group of people performing rituals for Satan and killing many people. The police are searching for them, but have not caught anyone yet. Meanwhile, a police officer named Hanja receives information that this group is hiding in a mansion. He goes there to capture them, but unfortunately, finds no one. 6 years pass by. One day, a lady officer named Soumya calls Hanja to the police station. In the past 6 years, Hanja had arrested all those involved in the satanic rituals and solved the case. But now, after 6 years, many lives are being sacrificed again for such rituals. Soumya is appointed to solve this case and she calls Hanja, who had dealt with a similar case previously, to get information and solve her case easily. Hanja, now retired, agrees to help Soumya and begins to explain how he dealt with the case 6 years ago. The story then goes back to 6 years in the past. 6 years ago, dead bodies were found in different places. Initially, the police thought this was the work of a serial killer. However, a reporter named Charlie revealed shocking information related to the case. After investigating deeply, Charlie found out that these killings were not by a serial killer but by people performing satanic rituals. Charlie then goes to a police officer and shares his report, stating that a girl named Jenny is involved in all those murders. He had checked her Facebook profile and found that all the victims were in Jenny's friends list. But the police officer did not take Charlie's words seriously. Meanwhile, a girl named Anita's parents were very worried because her behavior had changed drastically in the past few days. Sometimes, Anita behaved as if she was possessed, attacking everyone around her. Hanja learns about this and also gets information that some people dressed in strange clothes are roaming around Anita's house. To confirm this, Hanja heads to Anita's house. But before Hanja arrives, the people dressed in strange clothes, who were indeed performing satanic rituals, break into Anita's house and try to take her away. At the same time, Hanja arrives with his team and attacks the gang trying to escape from there. As a result, the members performing the satanic rituals understand that they cannot escape from there. Consequently, they take their own lives to ensure that the police do not learn about those behind them. All the satanic worshippers kill themselves. At that moment, Hanja realizes that these individuals were very loyal. However, due to the fight with them, Hanja and his police team also get injured. Despite this, Hanja and the other police officers manage to save Anita. At the same time, Prasad, Hanja's senior officer, also arrives at the scene. They find human skulls in the van there. Seeing this, Hanja looks at Prasad and says, "Doesn't this seem strange to you? It is clear that they are performing satanic rituals and practicing black magic, but their behavior makes me feel otherwise." However, Prasad tells Hanja, "There is a big secret behind this black magic. This is all their drama. Solve this case quickly." The story returns to the present. Hanja tells Soumya, "After seeing the Anita case, I still couldn't believe in black magic. It seemed to me that the girl had some disease. But only after seeing the same thing happen to Selvam, a police officer in our department, did I realize something was wrong here." Selvam suddenly started behaving strangely. The story goes back to the past. Selvam's wife calls a police officer named David and tells him that Selvam is behaving very strangely. David and Hanja immediately go to Selvam's house. There, David and Hanja feel that Selvam is possessed. At the same time, Selvam stops David and Hanja at the door and says, "Why have you come to trouble me this late at night? If you want to talk, do it tomorrow at the station. I am not in the mood to say anything now." Hearing these words, David and Hanja leave, but Hanja feels that Selvam is not in his senses and is definitely hiding something. Therefore, Hanja, along with David, goes to the back of Selvam's house and tries to enter from there. Meanwhile, Selvam beats his wife badly and then tries to hang her from the fan to kill her. David, seeing this, gets very scared. At the same time, Selvam sees David and runs towards him to kill him. Hanja immediately enters the house, controls Salvam, and saves Salvam's wife. He then admits Salvam to the hospital. Hanja and David look at the report written by Charles and are shocked at how Charles obtained such accurate information. They suspect that someone in the police station is informing Charles about these murders. After reviewing the reports, they learn about Jerry. However, Hanja does not know who Jerry is. Later, Hanja finds out that Jerry is Anita's friend, but learns that Jerry went missing before Anita became possessed. So, Hanja decides that to fully understand the black magic, he needs to find and capture Jerry. On the other hand, David gathers a lot of information from Anita's home. He discovers that Anita had 3 friends named Aisha, Gautam, and Yashmin. It turns out that Anita had a conflict with Yashmin at one point, after which Anita met Jerry, and they became good friends. At the same time, a doctor calls Hanja to inform him that a substance was injected into Salvam. Fortunately, the quantity of the substance is very small, so Salvam will soon return to normal because the substance causes a person to lose control after taking it. The doctor sends Hanja a photo of the skin area where the substance was injected into Salvam's body. Immediately, Hanja goes to Anita's parents and shows them the photo of the place where the substance was injected into Salvam. Seeing the photo, Anita's parents confirm that the same mark is also present on Anita's body. Hanja realizes that the people performing the Rayuta rituals are definitely the ones who injected the substance into both Anita and Salvam's bodies. Hanja and David then interrogate Vicky, a neighbor of Anita. Vicky reveals that all of Anita's friends know about Jerry and that everyone is searching for something. Vicky is also helping them. Therefore, Hanja tells David to go with Vicky to find out what exactly Anita's friends are searching for. Anita's friend Aisha, who is a boy named Shabir, arrives at a location to be found. In reality, all of Anita's friends are searching for Shabir. Shabir realizes that someone is following him and immediately attacks Aisha, capturing him. Meanwhile, David and Vicky search for Aisha, as Aisha had invited them to that place, but they cannot find Aisha there because Shabir has already captured him. Shabir then asks Aisha who he is and why he is following him. Hearing this, Aisha tells Shabir, "Oh, you're pretending in front of me. I know everything about you." The details of what Aisha knows about Shabir will be revealed later. Meanwhile, Hanja goes to a church father named Donald. In reality, Donald is the one who calms Anita whenever she is possessed. After speaking with Father Donald, Hanja learns about the power of the satanic rituals. Donald believes that someone is performing these satanic rituals, which is why people are dying. On the other hand, Hanja and the remaining police officers are all busy searching for Jerry. At the same time, the satanic worshippers commit another murder. This time, they kill a boy who is about 15 years old, and the method of killing is similar. Symbols related to rituals are written on the walls where his body was found. These same symbols were also drawn at locations where the previous dead bodies were found. An expert is called in to interpret these symbols. After the expert examines and understands the symbols, he tells all the police officers that the symbols have a single meaning. They represent Akaali, which signifies being a servant to Satan. He explains that all these people are involved in Akaali worship and offer lives as sacrifices. However, he admits that he does not know the real reason behind this. Later, Hanja goes to Jerry's house and meets Jerry's mother. As soon as he sees her, he notices that she is behaving strangely, as if something has been injected into her. She is not truly present in her own world. Hanja tries to ask Jerry's mother about Jerry, but she attacks him, accusing him of coming to kill her. She warns Hanja that she will not die easily and tells him to leave immediately if he wants to survive. During the attack, a constable arrives and shoots at Jerry's mother's shoulder to stop her from attacking Hanja. However, Hanja tells the constable that there is no need to shoot as the situation can be controlled, but the constable is not ready to listen and aims to shoot Hanja as well. Hanja, therefore, tries to stop the constable forcefully. Meanwhile, Jerry's mother opens a gas cylinder and threatens to kill everyone with the lighter if they do not leave. Hanja tries very hard to convince Jerry's mother, but she is not ready to listen. At the same time, a female constable outside the house shoots into the house, causing the gas cylinder to explode. By then, Hanja has already moved outside the house. It becomes clear that these two constables had planned this to kill Jerry's mother. Hanja realizes that the constables did not listen to him and concludes that the police are involved. On the other side, Aisha breaks free from his restraints and falls behind Shabir. By then, Vicky and David also arrive, and they try to capture Shabir, but Shabir manages to escape from Aisha, David, and Vicky. Later, Aisha shows Hanja a video in which Anita says that she has found out where Jerry is. Anita explains in the video that she suddenly disappeared a few days ago. At that time, Anita was fine, and her disappearance made Aisha very upset, so he started searching for her. Aisha knew that Jerry was a good friend of Anita and was involved in strange rituals. Aisha consulted an expert about these rituals, who warned him that they were very dangerous. Aisha showed Anita's video to the local police station, but the constable told him not to share the video with anyone. This made Aisha realize that the police were involved. Aisha then explains that he planned to search for Anita with his friends but was hit by a car. They later discovered that the car's owner was involved. They went to the car owner to find out more. The car owner revealed that Lawrence, an officer, had stopped him and was checking the car documents the day before the incident. During that time, an unknown person had stolen the car and driven away. The car owner, having already turned on the camera on his cell phone, discovered that the car was stolen by none other than Shabir. This is why I have been following Shabir, trying to gather information about Anita from him. I finally managed to catch him, but he pushed me aside and escaped from my grasp. This entire situation was explained by Aisha to Hanja, who was very concerned upon learning this. Later, Anita's friends receive messages from Jerry's Instagram, inviting them to a location. Consequently, the three friends, along with Hanja and David, go to the location. Upon arrival, they find the body of a girl hanging, as well as Officer Lawrence, who is severely injured. This turns out to be a trick by Lawrence and Shabir, who had planned to lure the three friends to this place using messages from Jerry's phone and then kill them. However, the plan fails because the police also arrive at the scene. As a result, Lawrence and Shabir pretend to attack me and escape. The police start searching for Shabir, and Lawrence tries to escape at the right moment. Hanja notices that Lawrence is also involved in the satanic rituals along with Shabir. Consequently, all the police officers join forces to pursue Lawrence and Shabir. At this point, the individuals performing the satanic rituals also arrive at the scene and attempt to stop Hanja and the others. However, Anita's friends and the police manage to overpower them. Hanja then captures Lawrence and Shabir, taking them into custody and interrogates them about Jerry's whereabouts, the nature of the rituals, and their involvement. Lawrence responds that Jerry is not Akaali. Akaali is their deity, whom they worship. He explains that Jerry is merely a part of their ritual and has not committed any murders. The killings were done by the satanic worshippers themselves. According to Lawrence, Akaali saw a potential in Jerry to complete the ritual, which is why they captured him. Jerry is still under Akaali's control, and one day Anita suddenly reached the place searching for Jerry. Therefore, they attacked her and injected a substance into her body to ensure she never recovers. To keep the rituals secret, Lawrence admits that they were suspicious that Jerry might have told Anita about their rituals. Jerry had been involved in satanic worship from the beginning and had easily joined their group. However, they did not want the world to know about their rituals. Unfortunately, Jerry's mother had knowledge of the rituals, which is why they had to kill her to keep the secrecy. However, our intention was not to kill her. We wanted to ensure that no one outside would know about these satanic rituals. We made sure to tell Charles about Jerry because we wanted the world to believe that Jerry was the leader of the satanic cult and that he was responsible for all the murders. In reality, the actual leader is someone else, but we do not know who that leader is, Lawrence tells Hanja. After hearing this, Hanja goes to the expert who had explained the ritual to Aisha. The expert tells Hanja that, according to what he has described, Jerry is a mutant girl with something special inside her that appeals to Akaali. The 7 murders that have occurred so far are only a part of the ritual. The ritual will be complete only after Jerry is killed. Once the ritual is complete, all the members of the cult will be able to open the doors to the dark world. leading to the destruction of the entire world. Therefore, you must stop the ritual before it is completed, otherwise, Jerry will never recover, and the cult leader will become a Satan-like figure ruling the world. Lawrence explains that if you closely observe the murder sites, you will notice the formation of a pentagram, meaning that Jerry's murder occurs in the center of the pentagram. According to information from my colleagues, it is believed that the satanic rituals are performed by a person named Donald. Hearing this, Hanja realizes that Donald, the father who is treating Anita, must be the same person. Hanja is surprised and immediately goes to Donald's house. Upon reaching, Hanja sees Donald leaving. As Hanja enters the house, a cult member attacks him. Hanja manages to defend himself and removes the mask from the cult member, discovering that it is none other than Donald. Hanja is shocked and asks Donald if he is Akaali and a cult member. Donald replies that no, Akaali is his twin brother Sebastian, who has just left. Hanja does not understand what Donald is talking about. Donald then explains that 65 years ago, in 1950, some people raped their mother, resulting in the birth of him and Sebastian. Their mother died shortly after giving birth, and they were raised in an orphanage. A family adopted them, and while the mother was kind, the father was not. He practiced black magic and once tried to sacrifice Sebastian, but Sebastian managed to save himself and killed their parents. Later, they were adopted by a man named Michael, who was a church father. As Sebastian grew, he developed an interest in black magic, controlling many women who eventually committed suicide. This led to Michael's arrest as the police believed he was controlling and killing women through black magic. Subsequently, Sebastian started a cult, which gradually attracted many members. Sebastian wanted to become Akaali, meaning he wished to become a satanic servant and had to sacrifice 8 people to achieve that. So far, he has sacrificed 7 people, and tonight he is going to sacrifice Jerry to complete the ritual. I have always been against Sebastian, so he has confined me in this room. We need to stop him from completing the ritual, otherwise, the world will be destroyed. Take Anita to the place I mentioned. I will try to restore her to normal. You, on the other hand, go and stop Sebastian from sacrificing Jerry, Hanja tells him. Hanja agrees and sets out. Meanwhile, Donald is engrossed in treating Anita. On the other side, Hanja heads to stop Sebastian. The cult members attack Anita and her friends, trying to kill them all, but at the right moment, Salvam arrives. By then, Salvam has returned to normal. Anita's friends and Salvam manage to successfully kill all the cult members one by one. Meanwhile, Sebastian, carrying Jerry, encounters Hanja. Hanja goes to fight Sebastian, and in the fight, he manages to kill Sebastian. This saves Jerry and cures Anita, though she remains unconscious for some time. It becomes clear that she needs more time to recover. The story then moves to the present, where Soumya, seeing Hanja, says, "I have heard the entire case. Jerry is innocent, and Lawrence and the others involved in the crime are in gaol. Now, if everyone is caught, who is committing these murders? The murders are being committed exactly in the shape of the pentagram. Is it really Sebastian, the cult leader, or someone else using Sebastian as a pawn who has been running the cult until now? Are they the ones committing these murders?" Hanja is alarmed, realizing that what Soumya is saying is true. In reality, there were cult members even in 1950. According to Donald, he and Sebastian were born in 1950, and it is clear that there must be another cult leader still running the cult. The movie ends with this doubt. If you've enjoyed the video so far, please like and subscribe to the channel to support us. Let's meet again in another video. Until then, take care.